Good. Good morning, everyone, and I'm excited to introduce AeroScout, our AI-powered platform that's transforming the way we search for flights. So we built a system that combines real-time data, AI summarization, and intelligent code caching to create a search experience that's not just faster, but smarter. Today, I'll walk you through the problem, our solution, and the impact we've achieved. So let's start with the challenge AeroScout set out to solve. Okay, so flight searches can be painfully slow and filled with overwhelming detail. So you type in your criteria, wait for results, and then dig through cluttered pages. But AeroScout fixes this by fusing live flight data with AI-driven summarization and a conversation chatbot interface. Our mission is simple: make flight search as quick and clear as sending a text message. All right. So first, real-time flight search through Search API, ensuring that data is always fresh. Second, an AI-powered summarization with Google Gemini AI, so users can see not only what matters, but most within losing important details. And then lastly, we have our interactive chatbot, which uses both live and cached data to give instant answers. And these features work together to eliminate friction and save time for travelers. Now, let's lift the hood and see how all this works. Okay, so our data pipeline starts with SERP API, which fetches real-time results from a global flight database. Then Google Gemini AI then processes this raw data, extracting the essentials and generating a concise traveler-friendly summary. But the real innovation is in caching. Using Streamlit session state, we store results from a user's search within that session. This means that if the user searches the same criteria again, there's no new API call. Results load instantly. These technical choices aren't dysfunctional, they're innovative. Now, we've achieved three major innovations: real-time fusion of live data and AI processing, AI-driven efficiency for faster decisions, smart caching that cuts API costs and load times. So we built AeroScout with Streamlit, SERP API, Google Gemini AI, and a set of Python libraries, a stack that's agile, scalable, and reliable. This innovation is nothing without a great user experience. We designed AeroScout's interface for clarity. No clutter, just the key details. Thanks to caching, repeated searches load almost instantly. The chatbot also benefits. It can answer follow-up questions without touching the API, keeping the interaction fast and natural. This means less waiting and more doing. Now, caching doesn't just feel faster, it is faster. Okay, so here's the caching journey. With the initial search, the API call goes to SERP API. Then the results are cached in Streamlit session state. And then it repeats the search, so it gets the instant retrieval from the caching. The outcome: faster loading times, fewer API calls, and lower costs. A small change in architecture, but a big leap in user experience. And we made sure this approach can grow with us. Our caching works perfectly for single sessions today, but AeroScout's design is scale. Moving to Redis or a dedicated database would handle multi-user traffic without losing speed. Future plans include personalized recommendation, advanced filters, and direct booking, all made possible by our scalable infrastructure. So let's wrap this up. In short, AeroScout blends real-time data, AI intelligence, and smart caching to redefine flight search. And we've proven that technical innovation can solve real-world problems, making travel planning faster, clearer, and more enjoyable. Thank you for your time, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have.
Okay. Yeah, first of all,
Yeah,
I
so I just
really
wanted to,
like your, yeah, sorry, go ahead. If you're saying
so
something.
basically, like, I have a monitor, so like I connected the presentation on the monitor. So if you saw me looking at the monitor, that's probably why.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. First of all, I really like this idea because I don't think that especially domestic flight companies, agencies, they do things like this. This was really innovative of you to solve a problem like this. And I really like your presentation and the way you presented it. And also something that really woke some interested me that you use smart caching to reduce the API calls. That's really smart. And I'm really interested to look at the demonstration. So can you go ahead?
Of course. Let me just pull it up. Okay. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, we have our title Aeroscout right here, and we can like just look at what the about of Aeroscout is. It gives you like what Aeroscout is and like like what AIs and APIs were used to make it, and then it gives you like a little summary of the summarized and like all the features within the chatbot, search and compare flights and AI summarize insights. So then we can go down here to search up flights, and basically search up flights. You would use the IATA code. So this is from Delhi to Bombay, and you could put in a departure date from 8-10 to whatever day you're thinking of like getting back. So we can just put like 14. Let's just say we have one passenger. Can first search flights. Hmm, weird. Just give it a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Sure. Would you mind just giving me like a couple of minutes?
Okay, yeah, I can. We can talk about something else while you are trying to look at it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, what was the inspiration for this project? How did you come up with this idea? Solving this particular problem.
Yeah, so basically me and my partners, like we're like my partner's interest was in engineering, my interest was in like finance. So we chose to take something